yeah. Quavo got on that song and said, yeah. He's, listen, hilarious. Okay. Am I good? I'm gonna take my little glasses off now. Hey y'all, hey. What's up? What's up? We're back. Okay, I am here, and on today's episode of My Black Girl Experience, The Black Girl Experience, Chronicles of a Black Girl, something. Help me, y'all. Help. Okay, I wanted to talk to you guys about income, money making, and money management, and just give you guys something really, really simple that I do that helps me manage my finances, girl. Yes, cause listen, we all like a little coin, girl. Okay, we're just gonna jump right into it. Oh, hold on, not us jumping. My name is Zakiya Davidia. If this is your first time, welcome. Hello, girl or boy, sir or ma'am. Hi, how are you? Hope you're doing well. Okay. I don't know. Go down in the comments. Let me know who you are, where you are. Okay, and what do you do for a living? Yes. So, for me, I am going to talk about streams of income, bill management, and credit cards. Okay, this is very like 101, okay? And this is all from my perspective, things that I've done, methods that I use that help me out. A little bit of backstory. Last year, I graduated from college. I was living in Baltimore. I was still in Baltimore at the time, living on the East Coast, Baltimore, you know, whatever. Living still on the East Coast at the time. I was in college, I was driving Uber, and I also did a little bit of retail work. And then I ended up getting fired and leaving retail jobs just for like life circumstance and schooling and stuff like that, and kind of stuck with driving Uber. And so I moved across the country, and so I have now, I would say, a solid 5 streams of income, right? So, and I mean maybe 4 or 5 streams of income that are solid meaning they are active. So like I am actively, within a year's time, I will book something like this more than once, or I will do this, that kind of thing. So first, there is me driving Uber, right? I drive Uber. Second, which maybe I should take that off of the list because I don't necessarily enjoy doing that. I'm not supposed to say that publicly or whatever, but I don't. It's okay with me. But PA, production assistant gigs, maybe it's because I have not necessarily been on the right kind of set with the right kind of people. Fingers crossed. Maybe I'll get to that point. But so far, PA gigs, I kind of tend to stray away from them, but I have made a substantial amount off of PA gigs. And then I work crafty gigs. So crafty is the person who handles snacks, foods, beverages outside of catering on a production set. So I am the person on set who is fixing you coffee in the morning and handing out snacks and stuff like that. That's me. And along with crafty, I do catering. So I also will go on sets and serve lunch, breakfast, anything like that. Just come do a little setup, serve you guys food, and head on back, and we tend to give the rest of the food away to the homeless. Modeling gigs. So every so often, thankfully I'm always grateful for when I book a modeling gig, but I will receive like a paid modeling gig. and that'll help me out and cover me for a little bit of time. Oh, and I also have done like live audiences. So I sat in on Dr. Phil and was a live audience member for about 3 days for Dr. Phil. And that you can make a cool little a couple $100 off of that. And if you're consistent enough with that, then you can kind of get a stream of income going. The thing about working as an audience member is they don't really feed you properly. Like it's weird. They don't really consider you a worker, so they just kind of give you little snacks and stuff like that, which is not good. They should feed you a meal, especially if you're working for more than 6 hours. You're supposed to get a meal on sets. That is policy. They have you there and it's like super early, and sometimes they don't necessarily pay for parking and all of that kind of stuff. So it kind of depends. It depends what show and what network you are working with, how much of a nice treatment you'll receive, right? But yeah, those are the gigs that I work and rotate in and out of. So really, I'm like kind of always working. The reason why I'm always working really kind of isn't my fault. It's really my bills, which brings me to my next point. Listen, girl, this is the tool right here, okay? Like, this is Excalibur. This is the sword. This is the thing. This is it, baby. Okay, Michael Jackson, right? The one thing that I use that helps me maintain my bills, maintain my finances outside of working is a calendar, okay? This is just, you might not even be able to see that. Hold on, let me turn this down a little bit. So this is for September, right? This is a calendar. So on this calendar, I hang this in my home. It's actually, I put it right next to my fridge because I'm always by the fridge. So it gives me a chance to always look at it. And what I do with this calendar is a simple calendar, less than 10 bucks at Target, and you just hang it up. I go through, and at the beginning of each month, or really the end of each month, I look on my calendar and I write out all of my bills. I write out when my rent is due, phone bill, credit cards, everything. Okay, if I have an expense coming up, if I have a trip coming up, anything like that, I will write it down on this calendar. The reason why this is so helpful for me is because being able to visualize the layout essentially of your finances helps you to better plan. And one thing that I am learning now that I have this calendar, right? Because a lot of times when we pay bills, we just say like, oh shoot, I got this bill due. I'ma just throw this little bread, you know what I'm saying, when I get the money. But when you look at your calendar, you're able to plan ahead. I can go up to my calendar and say, oh shoot, I just worked a gig. I just got an extra $50. Today is the 8th and I have, or $60, right? I have this extra $60 and I made today on the 8th. On the 21st, I have my internet bill. That's $55. Let me go ahead and pay that now so that when the 21st comes, won't have any bills and expenses due. So it's a weekly kind of thing. So I look at what bills that I have, where they're going to fall in the month, in the week, and see which bills I can go ahead and tackle and pay sooner, so that as I am working throughout the rest of the month, I am able to save more money, because I already took the time out in the beginning of the month to pay as many of these bills as possible. Does that make sense? I am hoping that this makes sense. Like this video if this makes sense, and let me know in the comments, like, Zakiya girl, you making so much sense, it's turned into dollars. Like, just let me know. Money fun. so yeah, that is what I do. And this calendar is like a game changer, a lifesaver. And you can get one that's really cute, has a little design that you like and all this other stuff. And I just clip my little pen right on there, bang, and I hang it up like this. And I love it. I'm able to check the date in the morning and look at the calendar and say like, oh, I have, this bill due. I got that money right now. I can pay that. Boom. This can be used for anything, really, when it comes to finances and planning ahead. You can also use the calendar system if you're trying to do like the dollar save. thing where like every day you save, you know, X amount of dollars and it's supposed to add up to a certain number. It's really up to you, but that's what I use the calendar for, helping me out with managing my bills. Next and last thing I want to talk about, well, third and last thing, is credit cards. Ooh, baby. Let me try and make this as concise as possible. When it comes to credit cards, oh, should I turn this up? Hold on. When it comes to credit cards, paying off your credit cards is very, very important. Having credit cards is very, very important. I remember growing up and hearing my, especially my mom say like, never get a credit card, never get a credit card. See, the thing about living in America is you need a credit card because you need credit to build a sort of rapport with different banks and agencies. Credit cards are essentially like your resume. Credit cards, for me personally, I think that you should have one maybe for bills, another one for like emergencies, something like that. But credit cards are a break in case of an emergency kind of thing, okay? It's not a, oh, I have $500, like you have $500, $100 bills in your pocket. It's not the same thing. Because when you spend that money, it's gone. But the thing about credit is that when you spend that money, it's still there, it's just rotating. Does that make any sense? It's rotating. How do I explain it? It's like a reload card thing, except you have to make a certain amount of payments on it. And for people who are in credit card debt and all this other stuff, and it's not a huge amount of credit card debt. Even making your minimum payment on a credit card every month, even if your card is maxed out and you just make your minimum payment on it every month for, you know, a year or 6 months or something like that, you will already raise your credit score significantly. If you pay off your credit card all at once in one sitting, or pay a debt off all in one sitting, you will raise your credit score significantly. And that's for people who are trying to get like a loan or anything like that. If you have any sort of credit card or debt or anything, paying that off will raise your credit score and put you in a better position to be approved for any sort of loan or anything like that. The things that you need credit for just so happen, government, you're so funny. They just so happen to be all the things that you need in life. Would you need a house? Yes. Well, you need good credit to get a nice, good house for yourself, as well as a down payment. Try to have at least 50%. Not me talking about houses. Another thing that you need good credit to get, a car. You need good credit to lease a car, buy a car, finance a car, anything like that. Getting a loan. Much easier to get a student loan, but I mean getting a loan from a bank maybe for a business. If you're a small business owner and you want to expand, you got to have that good credit score, or banks will not approve your applications for loans. For me, the 2 credit cards that I have are both from Capital One, and I have the Platinum credit card and the Quicksilver credit card. And I love those things. I love a Capital One because they have a nice low monthly payment, minimum monthly payment, and you can set up auto pay. So for my Platinum card, the minimum payment every month is $25. So if I pay $25, regardless of how much I owe on the card, the system will register it as like, okay, she has made an effort to put money down, period. Which is more important than saying, oh, I don't have, say your limit is $500 and you spent all $500. It's better to put down the minimum payment and say, let me put down that $25 and have the system register it as, okay, you're trying to maintain your credit, as opposed to you saying, well, I don't have $500, I can't give $500 right now. For my Quicksilver card, the minimum payment is $35 a month. Add those together, what is that? 35, 25, 55, 60, $60 a month that I put towards maintaining my credit score. And just I mean, listen, it's simpler than you think, baby. I promise you. It really is. It's simpler than you think. That being said, I know that I covered a lot of topics and a lot of ground. If you want me to go into detail about anything, just let me know. Sound off in the comments. And yeah, let me know how you're feeling. Let me know if you have any troubles of sorts that you want to talk to me about, like, Zakiya girl, I don't know what to do about this. And I will. Hello, chickadees. Editing Zakiya here. I came to the end of this and I realized, like, damn, that shit cut out. My bad, y'all. But I wanted to come and give a formal goodbye. I will see you guys next time in the next video. Like, share, subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know what else you would like to see from me, and I will see y'all next time. Bye.